Steve, a 2-1 win against Brighton, which takes us to the semi-final. How do you assess the performance today?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. We had to be extremely disciplined all game, but particularly the last 20-25 minutes when, obviously, as you would expect, as they do, they're very possession-based and they retain the football very, very well and asked a lot of questions of us. We had to sit off a little bit and ask them to come and break us down, and delighted that we rose to the challenge and saw the game out.
Yeah, you mentioned there in your previous interview last week that you're going to make a few changes. Our squad age average was 22 years old. How pleased were you with the boys that got the minutes that they deserved?
Yeah, no, that was my intention, as you know, after Saturday and pre-Saturday as well, to be fair. We've got a very small squad, and that squad is going to continue to be stretched for the rest of the season, particularly with the injury problems that we've got on the international call-ups. Hence the fact Kai Reese was brought in yesterday. But yeah, I thought the lads that came in acquitted themselves really, really well, and more importantly got those important minutes under their belt in preparation for what lies ahead.
And you mentioned Kai Reese-Lisby, debut goal. How well do you think he did in his first league game?
Yeah, I thought he did really, really well. I thought he brought to us exactly what we were expecting. As I've just said in the previous interview, believe it or not, with the stats, he's actually quicker than Kyrell, and Kyrell is quick. A similar kind of player, but a player that will be very, very good for us, will be good for him, and bring something really positive to the table, which is what we're going to need in the run-in, whether it be 10 league games, which it is, and 1 or 2 cup games. I'm going to need every player in this building, because we are going to be stretched, and that will kick in, unfortunately, after Saturday.
But on the personal, how important was this win for you to get into a semi-final?
Yeah, I mean, I've said to the players all along since I took over at the club that it was a competition that we needed to target. Obviously, it's his first season, and we'd like to prevail. Hopefully, got a big semi-final to come, whoever we may play. But yeah, I think it's a really important competition. You can see there's a bit of interest now. I don't know what the gate was tonight, but you can see there's a little bit of interest now. And yeah, it's good. It's good for us in terms of momentum. It's good for us financially, and it's a pleasure to be around the competition and advance even further.
Moving on, a big game against Boston here at home. What's the preparation going to be like, and how are we going to move forward from this win?
Yeah, we'll have a light session on Thursday. The boys have got tomorrow off, and justifiably so. We'll have a light session Thursday. Obviously, you know, with the way that Brighton performed and the way they played tonight, would have taken a lot out of us. So, you know, players will. There'll be a lot of recovery on Thursday. It'll be a light session, and then we'll prepare for Boston on Friday, and always we'll be ready.
The style of play that Brighton play, could you take that as a positive note? Just like the momentum and the speed that they play for can benefit us in the future, right?
100%. As I said to the boys just now, that's akin to an hour and a half solid session and an intense session on the training pitch. So it won't do us any harm. It'll only be beneficial, and delighted the way that we stood up to the test.